Melody and Destiny's friendship on Love and Marriage. Huntsville once looked unbreakable. What seemed like a true sisterhood was actually hiding cracks beneath the surface, and those cracks grew into a full-blown feud that shocked fans. From emotional fallout and secret alliances to suspected manipulation behind the scenes, their relationship didn't just fall apart overnight. It crumbled slowly, piece by piece. But what if the rift between them wasn't just about personal differences? What if someone else played a major role in driving them apart? Someone like Tisha Scott, who had her own reasons for shifting the balance of power. Melody and Destiny were once close friends, more than just co-stars. Destiny leaned on Melody during her divorce from LAMH Williams, and Melody was often the one there to support her. They laughed together, stood by each other in public, and showed what looked like genuine love. But real friendships, especially in the spotlight, can change fast. One of the first signs of trouble came when Melody didn't show up for Destiny's divorce hearing. While it might have seemed like a small moment to some, to Destiny it meant everything. That absence hit hard. It wasn't just about showing up for a court date. It was about loyalty. It made Destiny question whether their friendship was still real. The tension built quietly at first. Fans began to notice things: less interaction, fewer smiles, and more silence during scenes they once owned together. Then came the season 4 reunion, and everything exploded. Destiny accused Melody of ghosting her, of disappearing without reason. Melody fired back, saying that she had grown tired of one-sided relationships and needed to protect her peace. But the real issue was deeper than missed calls or texts. Melody hinted that Destiny had been getting a little too friendly with her enemies, specifically Tisha Scott. This is where things got messy. To Melody, Destiny's new closeness with Tisha felt like betrayal. Tisha wasn't just another cast member, she was someone who had openly clashed with Melody in the past. Their tension was known. So when Destiny began spending more time with Tisha, it raised eyebrows. Destiny said she wasn't picking sides. But to Melody, her actions said otherwise. And in friendships, especially ones that are already strained, actions speak louder than words. Behind the scenes, whispers started to spread. Insiders claimed Destiny was playing both sides, keeping ties with Melody while getting close to her rivals. Some believed it was for more screen time. Others said Destiny just needed emotional support during a tough time. And while all this was happening, Tisha's role in the drama became more and more noticeable. She wasn't just a background character in this fallout. She might have been pulling strings. Let's look closer at Tisha Scott's involvement. From the very beginning, Tisha and Melody had a shaky relationship. They traded subtle shade, questioned each other's choices, and never fully trusted one another. Melody was confident, outspoken, and unbothered. Tisha, on the other hand, often felt overshadowed and underestimated. But when Destiny became emotionally vulnerable, Tisha saw an opening. She offered Destiny support, kindness, and friendship, right after her bond with Melody broke. That timing wasn't missed by fans. It didn't take long before Tisha and Destiny started showing up together at events, posting pictures, and sharing moments on social media. Tisha even praised Destiny in confessionals, calling her real and loyal. Those words mattered because they weren't just compliments, they were quiet digs at Melody. It was like Tisha was saying, "Look who's on my side now." Some fans believe Tisha used Destiny's hurt as a tool. That by giving Destiny a place to belong, she was pulling her closer and turning her against Melody. It was subtle at first. A few kind words here, an invite there. But soon it was clear, Tisha wasn't just being friendly. She was building an alliance. One that made her stronger and made Melody feel more isolated. Let's not forget the Valentine's Day special, a moment that exposed even more of the tension. As Destiny and Melody clashed, Tisha sat calmly, watching everything unfold. Her expression didn't show surprise. It showed satisfaction. That look said more than words ever could. She was comfortable, even pleased, as the two women went head to head. That wasn't just coincidence. That was strategy. Then came the leaks. Private messages and conversations were allegedly shared online, showing Destiny talking about Melody's personal life. Some of these chats included Tisha, and the fanbase erupted. People accused Destiny and Tisha of betrayal, of forming a team built on tearing someone down. Destiny tried to explain. She said things were taken out of context. But the damage was already done. People had chosen sides. Trust was gone. What makes it even more complex is the role of production. There have been rumors for a while now that producers were encouraging certain cast members to stir up drama for ratings. If that's true, then both Tisha and Destiny might not just be players, they could be pawns. Pushed into conflict, edited to look a certain way, and used to keep the show exciting. Reality TV isn't always real. And sometimes the mess is created behind the scenes. But we can't put all the blame on Tisha or production. Destiny's role in this feud can't be ignored. She started as a fan favorite, real, honest, and open. Her divorce journey was emotional, and people related to her struggle. But after her fallout with Melody, everything changed. Fans turned. They called her bitter, fake, even opportunistic. Some said she was only friends with Melody for attention. Others believed she became cold and defensive, especially during group scenes. One moment that really shifted public opinion was at the reunion when Destiny refused to answer Carlos King's questions. Instead of explaining her side, she shut down. She didn't share. She didn't fight back. She just sat there, tight-lipped and guarded. To many fans, that was the moment they stopped seeing her as a victim and started seeing her as someone hiding something. But is that fair? Destiny was going through a lot. A painful divorce, business stress, and the pressure of reality TV. All while losing a close friend. That kind of pressure can break someone. And when people are hurt, they don't always act with grace. Maybe Destiny wasn't trying to be shady. Maybe she was just trying to survive. Still, Destiny's alignment with Tisha didn't help. Once she began spending more time with her, fans noticed her tone changed. She became more aggressive, more closed off. Whether it was loyalty or defense, that shift made people question her motives. And the leaks didn't stop. More DMs, more group chats, more rumors about private conversations that should have never left Melody's circle. Destiny denied it all, but the internet doesn't forget, and then came the production angle again. Insiders claimed Destiny was being edited to look worse than she was. Emotional scenes were cut. Kind moments didn't air. Only the drama stayed. If true, that means Destiny may not be as cold as she appears. She could be another person caught in the trap of reality TV. When season 6 arrived, everything came to a head at the reunion. Carlos King didn't hold back. He asked hard questions, challenged vague answers, and forced the cast to face the truth. Melody didn't shy away. When asked about Destiny, she said she had moved on. She wasn't bitter. She wasn't angry. She just no longer cared. Her words hit hard. You can't miss what no longer serves your peace. That was Melody's way of saying, this friendship is over. Destiny fought back. She said she was ghosted. That she had been there for Melody through her darkest times and didn't understand why Melody had just walked away. She wanted answers. She wanted to be heard. But Melody's answer was clear. This wasn't about events. It was about loyalty. And once Destiny started aligning with enemies, the bond was broken. Carlos then turned to Tisha. He asked if she had used Destiny to get at Melody. Tisha smiled and said she was just being a friend. But Melody jumped in quickly. She reminded everyone that Tisha only became friends with Destiny after their fallout. That's not friendship. That's convenience. Tisha didn't deny it. She just said, maybe people get tired of your version of friendship. It was a cold moment that revealed just how far apart these women had grown. The reunion didn't stop there. Carlos brought up rumors that Destiny had been paid to stir drama, and that Tisha and her husband were using their influence to change the show's direction. They didn't confirm it. But they didn't deny it either, and just when it seemed like everything had been said, Carlos dropped one last bomb, unseen footage of Destiny and Martel talking behind Melody's back. In the clip, Destiny laughed about Melody's singing career and said she needed to stop playing the victim. She mocked her. And just like that, the final nail was in the coffin. Melody watched silently. When asked if Destiny was ever a real friend, she simply said, "I believe she was." Until she wasn't. That's how the reunion ended. No hugs. No peace. Just silence. And three women standing in the ruins of a broken sisterhood. This feud is about more than drama. It's about pain, power, and perception. Melody rose to fame quickly. She became the face of the show. But with that came pressure. People began to question her intentions. They said she changed. That she cut people off. But maybe she was just setting boundaries. Destiny, on the other hand, lost a lot. Her marriage ended. Her friendship ended. And the public turned on her. She may have made mistakes, but maybe she was also a woman trying to hold on to something, anything, that felt safe. And Tisha? She found her moment. After being in Melody's shadow, she stepped into the spotlight. Was it calculated? Maybe. Was it smart? Possibly. But it changed everything. At the end of the day, the question isn't just about who was right or wrong. It's about what fame and reality TV do to real friendships. When your pain becomes content and your private moments become public, can you ever really trust anyone? Can sisterhood survive when producers, fans, and fame all get in the way? What we know is this: the friendship between Melody and Destiny didn't just fall apart. It was chipped away slowly by misunderstandings, jealousy, outside influence, and maybe even manipulation. Tisha didn't just appear in the middle, she may have helped drive the wedge deeper. And Destiny? She became the face of betrayal for many fans, even if her true story is more complicated. These women are not just characters. They are people. And while reality TV may entertain us, it also costs them something real. In this case, it cost them trust, sisterhood, and maybe even peace. Whether or not they ever make amends, one thing is clear: this feud changed the show forever. And for fans watching, it was a reminder that even the strongest bonds can break when fame and feelings collide.